shit. Of course, it's like right when I'm about to do this. Yeah. This kind of sucks. I was hoping, like, that's kind of why I snagged this parking spot. It was 2 spots. I don't want my camera to freaking overheat. Damn it. But, yeah, little Bob needs some more oil. Crap. How am I going to do this now? I have to jack it up for the front. I was going to jack it for the side. But, oh man, this is going to be a freaking... This is going to be a freaking nightmare. There's so much oil on the ground right here. Yeah, there's a lot of oil on the ground right there. This is going to be crazy. It's not going to be easy. Oh, my hair's already messed up. I'm goofy as hell right now. All right. This is something that's been needed for a while. I haven't done. Needed to be done at least 6 months ago. All right. E-brake is on. I really don't want to do it this way. It'll be 50 megs faster now. Yep. Oh man, I really don't want to do this way. So what I kind of don't want to do is put the jack in the front. I was gonna jack it from the side, but this car here had to park here. So looks like we're gonna do this the harder way. The other thing that sucks is that, man, there's some oil down there. This is not gonna be easy. So let's see here. Got the oil. We got 2 of those and a filter. So I'm gonna have to drain this little bastard. Take the filter off. But let's see. Try to find a spot where this isn't gonna get in the sun so much. I mean, like, there's a couple places I could do this. This is gonna be rough, man. There's so many rocks. It's like there's like these big ass rocks. It's like I hate doing this in parking lots. This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, this is the hardest part. There's a stupid parking stone there. If I was smart, I'd go get a jack stand on it and put that under the frame too. Man, I wish that car didn't park there. I was trying to set up the live stream and that car pulled up. And I was like, no. Is this even gonna be possible? What? Alright, I guess I could use it. You're probably never gonna want to use it again. Make sure it's something you don't want to lose. So,
I got your live stream.
yeah, don't let it go through.
Huh?
Don't let the sound go back through its echo. Just make sure it's something you don't want. Are you sure? Is this one you'd want to throw away?
Yeah.
I hate doing it like this. It's so much harder to jack it from this spot. And I gotta jack it up like a lot higher when it's like right here. Crap.
You don't have any jack stands?
I do. This is gonna be a freaking insane ordeal trying to do that. You gotta watch for right there. I don't know. You gotta watch for right there.
Well, I just want to make sure everything just goes okay.
This is gonna be rough, man. Dang. I didn't want to jack it up from over there because I gotta get the freaking.
Is it high enough?
Yeah, I'm trying. Good. I didn't want to jack it up from over there because now it's gonna be all super high up in the air. And there, and I gotta get this thing in between the jack and the freaking thing there. I don't even know if this is possible. This is gonna suck. Looks like my transmission ignition's leaking. One more thing. Which one it is. Ugh. This one. What? That thing is really on there. Ugh. It's so hard to get leverage. This thing. Ugh. Come on. Dude, this is so tight. It's really on there. This is everyone's favorite part. Hold on.
Well,
I mean, you can if you want.
I lost the feed, but
What?
that just supposed to be my phone.
Oh,
I can't find it.
no, it's still working.
Yeah, it's probably still working on yours. Maybe I touched the buttons. I don't know. We can't finish all that.
Ugh. Let try to let that like drain a little bit. It looks pretty black. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it's sweaty, dirty under there. Wouldn't be so bad if it was like where the wasn't any rocks and it's in the oil all over the ground. So I'll probably change this and there probably won't even be a drop of oil that touches the ground. Still dripping a little bit. I don't know. It's really hard to see it. Just like a few drips here and there. There's probably another like a little bit left in there. Give that another minute or two. Ugh. I just give that a minute or two or so and drain itself out. Now, it's not like how it was in Oregon, where it was like everything is always wet. It's always raining, so the dirt doesn't really stick. Like out here, you get these dust storms, and all the dirt just sticks to your car, and on the bottom and on the top. And oh, that's a new scratch. Getting all these little scratches and stuff. It's crazy. I keep getting more door dings, like everywhere. Some car that's white got me there. Recent. And right there. Right there. This red car. It even left paint. I think I kind of know which one that one was. Yeah. Don't want to leave the camera in the sun too long. It's gonna overheat the phone. Man, my headlights look like they need a little updating. It's getting a little bit worn out. And let's see where this is at. It's still dripping a little bit. Still got a few little splats coming down once in a while there. Can't let that go for a little bit. Man, the camera might be better right here for now. It's not so hot. see. Yeah, it's like there's like a little bit of oil dripping out of my transmission. Damn. There's no way to tell where that's leaking from. It's leaking from like everywhere. I think the transmission needs a new gasket. That feels just absolutely sludgy. Weird thing is I don't actually see it leaking. Like, there's never a puddle underneath the truck or any kind of drips that I've noticed. Get there. It's still dripping. Well, the exhaust still looks pretty good. It's like holding up pretty well. Slowly starting to stop dripping. Get as much of this old oil out as I can. Damn, my sway bar end link bushings are completely shot. Completely shot. That's the sway bar end link. Just totally gone. It's almost metal on metal. Damn. I mean, I'm gonna have to replace that. I may not need to just, like, I don't know if I just get bushings for that, but I might have to replace that whole end link on the sway bar. I think my, there's not a lot of room under here, so you can see. I think my ball joints look okay. Oh my God, that guy's car is gonna give me a headache. It's such bad freaking exhaust on that thing. Ugh. Crap. I gotta put the camera down. Ow. Fuck. Ugh. There's not a lot of room right here. Ugh. Come on. I think it's still dripping a little bit. That was this guy's got a Camaro. It's one of these. I don't know if you can see it over there. Way back. It's getting blown out by the light. Little, I forget what year those are, like an 89 or so Camaro.
I don't like how it looks. It's fire.
It's fire, that kid said. It's fire. Damn, that end leak bush heat is gonna stress me out, dude. That's like any day now. Just driving around, I hear knocking on that. I give that like, I give that a few little, maybe a few hundred more miles, and that's gonna be touching metal to metal. Yeah, that thing's still dripping. I want to get as much fresh oil in this thing as possible. So if I could get that to oil this to stop dripping like out, and that'd be good. Because I don't want to have a whole bunch of like real shitty oil still on the bottom of this pan. Everything else looks pretty good down here. I mean, the transmission oil pan might need a new gasket. I think like, so I put that rear end on by myself when the wheel broke off. It's got a Flowmaster underneath there. Looks like my exhaust hanger bushing is starting to rip. I need a new one of them. Yeah, it's not bad. Ugh. Ow. Ugh. Man, that thing's still dripping. Still got a little drippy. Fuck. That looks wet up there, man. Damn. I don't know, man. I'm gonna need to get a new gasket. That one is all silicone, like gasket sealer. Ugh. Come on, thing. That's one thing when you go get your oil changed. It's like, I mean, you could be in and out of there in like 15 minutes. And it's just to think that, I mean, it could still have like, like a half a quart still left in there, and it's just dripping it out. So it takes a little while to drain it. Man, that bushing is going to stress me out. I'm going to have to replace that. I don't want to drive around with a messed up sway bar, dude. Once the sway bar starts getting worn out, and that's when the upper ball joints start to get screwed from it gets more articulation than it normally does. Yeah, I think that dude with the Camaro's having some carburetor problems. They've been at it with that thing for a couple weeks now. I think he put a different carburetor on it. So like it still sounds like it's missing. What is this? There's like a bead stuck in my tire. It's like this weird little bead. Come on, baby, stop dripping. It's all drippy drippy. The one part that's gonna suck is taking the oil filter off. I don't know what. Damn, that thing is obnoxious. But I don't know what the hell Dodge always thought about putting the oil filter in the location that it is in. Man. But on every Dodge that I've ever worked on, like the Viper and this truck, like, I don't know, they put the oil filter in a spot where it literally will just like dump oil all over the frame. So it's kind of a pain in the ass because it just literally makes a huge mess. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. One guy knew he used to poke a hole in the oil filter. He just drill a hole in it and then just let it leak out of the hole. Is that it would leak out most of it and then it wouldn't just spew it out all over. Is the oil filter where the hole is, if you take the filter directly off, it just shoots it right on the frame right there. Come on, baby. Finish leaking. Leak it all out. Get it all leaked out. Man, it's gonna take a while. It's like watching paint dry. Wait, what did that say? Let's see. I don't know why my chat isn't staying on the screen. You had to time out a user, Mopar man. He was getting rowdy. Looks like Portland Annie's blanket. Oh, I see. Yeah, he was getting rowdies. Man, he had a lot to say. It's funny. Drip, drip. Competing with Andy. Oh, Andy's streaming right now. Hope he had fun. That looks like it'd be cool. Go to what, like Times Square on St. Patrick's Day. I went to New York one time. My dad and I, we drove a Viper from Oregon all the way across the country and back. And we stopped like a whole bunch of places. Like we went to Las Vegas and we drove all the way through like Tennessee and like, you know, through the southern states. And then we went up towards Pennsylvania. And then we went to the New York and then circled back around through the upper states. So I think we went through like it was like 27 states or something, and that took like, man, like 2 weeks. She drove like 7,000 miles, and it was, I think it was 27 states that we went through. And man, that was crazy. We went through Montana. It was, I think that was Billings, Montana, and we stayed overnight there. And then in like the next day when we were gonna leave, they said, "Oh yeah, just go this way. Like it would be easier for you to get back." I think they were like, the people we were staying with, they actually like were just trolling us or something, because it ended up being like all in the mountains. It was literally like a rugged, like rocky little trail. So you're driving through the mountains. It was almost like they're building, like gonna pave it or something, but it was so like just off-roading in a Dodge Viper. And I saw a moose too. It was crazy. It was like maybe about like 50 yards in front of us. There was this moose. It was huge. Yeah, at least it had to have been like 6-7 feet tall, like as tall as me. Just its body. We were trying to keep our distance because we didn't want to like pull up, like try to go past this thing and just have it just like get all aggressive or something. So we were going like 5 miles an hour just behind this moose. It was funny. This thing is still drippy. Still going. It's like, man. Yeah, when you take your truck or your car to get an oil change at like Jiffy Lube, they don't do it right. Like, you gotta let at least most of that oil out. There's no way you could just suck it out of the pan like that. I mean, it was always where I'd be there for 15 minutes, they'd change that shit that fast. And it's like, man, it takes 15 minutes just to drain it. It's slowly starting to not drip as much, but it's coming out. Yeah, I mean, they don't do that right over there. I've always done my oil changes after I've had this changed at Jiffy Lube about 3 times since I've had it. I've had it for about 12 years now. And the 3 times I took it there, because they charge you for 7 quarts, because like they usually have a deal like, yeah, get your oil changed for $30, you know. And you pull in there and they'll be like, oh, well, that takes 7 quarts, so you have to like pay the full price, you know. So you want to get the deal. And then I'd decided to be like, okay, fine, just charge me the extra for the oil. And you know, they'd change the oil, I'd drive it home, I'd check it, and it'd be 2 quarts low. So they literally just scammed me out of like 2 quarts of oil. And every time I've done it myself, this thing's always had oil. Like it wouldn't be 2 quarts low, you know, right after I'm done with it. So I'm thinking they're putting, if they could do like their math and then put the right volume of oil into the freaking engine, it should, when I get home 5 miles later, should have freaking 7 quarts in it. But no. So I think they just like say they're gonna put 7 in and they don't. They just put in the 5. And then this one time they put this little wussy oil filter on. It was like the tiniest oil filter I've ever seen for a Dodge Ram. And within like, I think it was like a month or so, it was just always low on oil. My oil was super freaking dirty like immediately. And it was because they put this crappy oil filter on there, and it was so cheap you could squeeze it with your hand and just crush the freaking thing. I cut it apart, and it had cardboard in the inside. It was like a cardboard insert. It was like hardly any kind of filter at all. I don't even know what kind that was. It was so weird. I've never seen a filter like that. And I guess, when I done it myself too, I've always had better oil in here. Like, they always want to give me Pennzoil at freaking Jiffy Lube when I've done that. And then my oil got dirty so fast. I always put like what they recommend. In this one, they recommend Mobil 1, and it's always been good stuff. It seems like I don't need to change it so frequently. Well, it's just very slowly dripping. I might call it good pretty soon here. It's not going to get a whole lot better than that. I'm just kind of down here inspecting. Oh my God, that rubber is gone. There's nothing left on here. Oh, I'm going to have to order something like sway bar end link. Or if I could get the bushing, I could just replace the bushing. Because I'm sure the end link is fine. I actually just replaced those. But they use like these cheap rubber. They don't use good stuff like, on this anymore. Seems like rubber and stuff didn't degrade as fast like 20 years ago. I might call it good here in a second. It doesn't need a whole lot more than that. I mean, that's been dripping for a while. I don't see anything else under here that's got any issues. I mean, my brakes look pretty good. Not seeing any other rubber or anything all messed up. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I do see something. Crap. Hold up. I can't get my head up in there. Fuck. I can't see. Pocket. Hold on. I see something. Oh, fuck. There's like no room down. What the fuck? Dude. No way. There's no way. What the fuck? Dude. No way. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a missing bolt on my header. You see that? And it's got a crack in it. I wonder if that's where I'm hearing. Ugh. Shit. That's not good. Missing header bolt, dude. That is bad. Fuck, I wish this car wasn't right here. oil change on my truck. But I'm noticing there's a bolt missing from my headers. So that's why I don't want to drive this around too much. And then also the sway bar end link bushing is completely off. Like it's gone. So I need a new sway bar end link bushing. I don't know if I could get the bushings. But no, this is the sway bar. So it's got a bushing on the top and a bushing on the bottom. I don't think there's a pressed in. It's just got a bolt with a washer on top with a bushing. Then you take the bolt off and you can take the bushing out. But I'm gonna have to remove, like I might be able to just get the bushing and not the whole link. The other thing that's worrying me is this bolt missing from the header. And it looks cracked too. So there's like a crack right on that spot. Another thing is there's one of the exhaust rubber exhaust bracket, like mounting little spots, is cracking off too. Well, that's what I've been doing. The oil pan is leaking like a sieve on the transmission. But see, this is a nightmare doing this on the ground in the parking lot right now. So I don't know how I'm going to go around trying to get under here to get to that header bolt. There's barely enough room to do it. I'd have to get the fender liner off somehow and get it. No, I can't get my hand in there. I gotta take the fender liner off. Well, I could put the bolt in that's missing, but I don't think I could get to one of the other bolts without taking the fender liner off. Because the way the pipes are ran, there's no way I could get my hand in there. Other look tubular. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to try to find those, try to find some of those bushings. I don't want to drive around without those bushing like that. Yeah, I'm sure they're all the same thread. I mean, it's a 5.7. There's a million of these things. Oh, hey there, Lim Jahey. How's the oil change? It's going okay. There's some other little things I'm noticing that need some little fixes. Here I got this. You can see over here. Yeah, Dad, you should go on my stream. You'll see what I'm talking about. But see that rubber? All right. Yeah, if you could see this rubber on the sway bar is just deteriorated all the way out. I got a little leak under here. That's not too bad. And then I just noticed this. It's like way up in here. You can see there's a hole right there. That's where the headers go. Ugh. And one of the header bolts must have slipped out, which is kind of a bummer. I think this thing is done. It's done as much as it needs to be. I mean, it's not bad. Oh man, it's a bitch get under here. Okay. That's pretty much there. Should be good, I hope. Do that one more little tester. Yeah, that's on there good. This is the hardest part. Getting the freaking oil filter off is a freaking insane nightmare. This is the worst part about these Dodges. Is once you unscrew this thing, it's gonna be a bloody mess. It is gonna be an absolute nightmare. Oh, let's see. Film from this way. Watch it get all freaking. All this shit's gonna go in my armpit now. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Technically, What I need to do is move the jack over. Because I can't even drain it.
Pair of pliers in there. Oh, your,
I think you guys are all right back there. Let's do this.
And my fucking Allen wrench sockets.
Come on, baby.
Man, I want to put that carburetor on.
All right. Let's see, we're still on the jack. I don't know where I could set you guys. Wish I could do that. Yeah, I might be able to. Something like that. And, guess that'll work. You can see you get absolutely just drenched in oil. Oh shit. That was the whole reason. I knew I went up there for a reason. Didn't just go up there for my health. See, this is the part that sucks. I have one idea that might actually help me on this. If I put a plastic bag, like just over the top of that, then it'll only have oil all over the plastic bag instead of all over the freaking steering rack in the frame. I'm gonna go do that. I'm actually gonna go get a plastic bag. Oh. All right. All right. Wait a minute. You know what? That's still gonna suck. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's better than wiping oil all off the freaking steering rack. Oh, it's like it'd get all in the rubber and everything. See if I could get it to where it's not so intrusive to the stream of oil that's gonna come out of that. Let's see here. That might actually work. But as I can see, it's still gonna go everywhere. Oh man. This was never fun doing this part. The dreaded oil filter removal. Oh shit. That's the other thing. I need the damn oil filter. Oh well. Ow. Oh man. Get ready for the freaking showers. Here it comes. This is where you get that oil in your armpit. It's like great stuff. It's just great shit. Oh man. It's so gross. It's so bad. It's just so bad. Ew. I guess it's not too bad. Rear differential fluid smells way worse. I could tell you that. Diff oil is nasty. There's one thing I don't like, it's diff oil. Ew. Wind blew a bunch of shit in my face. Huh. That actually worked pretty good. Surprised I never actually tried doing that before till now. And it only got on the frame a little tiny bit. It barely got anything on it. Got the new filter on there. Okay. So that header's not missing anything, like all the way in the front. Gimme. All right. Oil everywhere on me. Ah, shit. It's not too bad. Take this thing real quick. Down real quick. the other thing. All right. Ugh. Ain't got no grip. Too oily. Come on, thing. Ugh. Why won't you go down? Alright. Now you gotta fill it up. Yeah. Sure a lot of condensation in there. What's next adventure to test out truck? Not too sure. Scorpion by the tire. That'd be scary. Yeah, I mean, probably like, I don't know, my mom was talking about going to Buffalo Bills or something, you know, or I don't know. Red Rocks is a cool place, and I really want to go to like Zion or even Hoover Dam or something like that. I think that'd be cool. I don't know why this looks so nasty. It's weird. Very interesting. I gotta grab some more paper towel. All right. Can't not have enough paper towels. You always gotta have those. I used to work at a bindery with my friend. Man, they had the best paper towels there. It's like they weren't those like cheap ones, man. They were those nice, like you know, it wasn't like so papery. All right, I gotta get 7 quarts into there. So let's start dumping. This is the hardest part about this. There's two ways I could do this. Get it everywhere, or mostly everywhere. It really kind of is an in-between of this. I love the smell of oil. So good. It's good stuff. Gotta get every one of them drops out of there. That crap's expensive, man. Every little drop is like worth gold. Black gold. Texas tea. That Texas tea, man. Get in there. Get all of it in there. Alright, then we got two more quarts to do with this. This thing lining up it. Quart. Okay. I have liters on the other side. Alrighty. 2 quart. Alright, so 1 and then to there. That's all we gotta do. Far away now, should be about a quart. Not quite. Let's see. Where are we at now? There's another half a quart. About half. A little bit more maybe. Just for good measure, one little tiny fart. Oh yeah, I don't know oil level on there. It's hard because nothing's flat out here. I almost want to say it needs a little tiny bit more than that, because that's going to be right at the line. Hey, I don't know. It still looks like that's a shit of a little oil left in there to that line. Yeah, that's pretty close. Definitely don't want to overdo it. It's like that's always never good. Got away with only spilling a little drop there. See where we're at. That's the other thing, like Jiffy Lube does. They'll take your oil dipstick out and they'll, yeah, it's so clear I can't even tell where it's at. But they'll take the dipstick out and they'll show you, look, your oil's dirty. And it's like, your oil's really not dirty. I really can't tell where that is on the thing. It's so clear. I mean, it looks like it's... It's really hard to tell. It's definitely got oil in it. But how far up it goes on that dipstick, you can't even see it. It's really hard to notice where the line ends and where it begins. I guess we'll know if the truck explodes right now when I turn it on. See what happens. guess I'd see a leak if it leaked by now. Oil on the header. Spilt a little oil. That'll burn off. Just a little oil got on the headers. But not bad. They're all oily. I don't know, this could go in the garbage, I guess, with that. Definitely that, because that bolt's missing. Yeah. Go down the clown tunnel. Yeah, you gotta get watch hours, man. Oil change watch hours, man. It's the way to get it. That'd suck if I lit my cigarette and all of a sudden I just go squoosh, like freaking light on fire. I don't know. Go down Clown Tunnel. Shit. See, here's that little. So that's the little Camaro over there. It's having some carb problems, it sounds like. Looks like this oil burnt off, so that's good. It's not smoking anymore right there. Yeah. See, where would a good spot be? I know, I'm concerned about driving too far. Get this up to temperature a little bit. Sounds good. That header's definitely got a little problem. You can hear it clicking. So like when you're over on this side, you can hear the click from the headers way down in there. So I'm gonna have to replace that bolt somehow. And it's not easy to get down in there either. I mean, it's pretty well hidden in there. Sweat in my eye. Sweat in my eyeball. I don't think it's leaking yet or nothing. Let that circulate for a second. See if it's getting any drippy drippies. I don't see anything. That's one thing. I knew somebody that they changed their oil and then literally like they drove to the grocery store and all the oil that they just put in just like crapped itself out of the where the oil filter was. And then like they blew the engine up because they didn't know there was any, all the oil burnt out. And all they did was drove like 5 miles. I don't think it's leaking though. Let's see. Where could I go? I mean, there is a tunnel thing. The only problem with that, it sucked to do that by myself. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's so much sweat, the oil, and dirt in my eyeballs. But where could another good spot be? There's like, I don't want to go too far having this sway bar end link bushing coming off. Like it's not gonna mess anything up. If it does, rubber comes all the way off of it, but it's gonna definitely be annoying as hell though. This poor little truck, it needs some love. It's so broke all the time, so it's hard to maintain this thing. Let's see. Yeah, because the strip is boring shit. Like I said, could take Taco to that dangerous ass park on Sunset. And like, hopefully wouldn't get attacked by homeless people over there. That place is scary, man. Let's see. God, my eyes are burning. Ugh, it's burning so bad. Sweat in my eyeballs. What other good places could there be? Try to think. I wish there was some more car stuff going on. That'd be nice. Cause like, that's not what I always enjoy doing. Going to looking at cars. Only other thing, I mean, I never gone to that. It's that one place, Counts Customs or something like that. I think that's what that place is called. I wonder if they would let me stream from there or not. Looks like that. Probably cycled through that pretty good. I didn't see any leaks. So there's that one place, that Counts Customs. I never gone inside that Pawn Stars shop, but that's quite a ways away. Been over there before. Really, the main only other thing really is like, I could take Taco to the park. He loves the park. It's his favorite thing to do of all time. Let's go to the park. Let's see. Oh man, this thing is heavy. Oh, that's probably really loud. Whatever. Holy shit, my hair's all fucked up. Oh, come on, baby. Damn rocks. Holy shit. Get in there. Get in there. Damn. Whew. Got my old BMX bike. Freaking Lincoln would hate the name of it. It's a Mosh. That's one of my favorite bikes I've pretty much ever had. Did quite a bit of BMX back in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was one of the most awesome bikes. It's completely made out of aluminum. I think the only thing that was metal, or like steel on it, was the forks and the cranks are the only things that are steel. Everything else was all aluminum. Handlebars and everything. That first set of bars, I bent those really bad. Yeah, this thing, man. I feel so bad for my little truck. Like this Bondo. The wheel came off and it was raining really bad. And it went and spun out and hit a tree. So I had to repair that. That wasn't fun. Put this oil in the truck. Let's see. Yeah, it's always good to have some extra oil. You know what I mean? It's like, got my stash of stuff back here. Oh, there's my antifreeze. It's like I got a freaking parts department back here. Antifreeze, oil. It's like you gotta have that stuff. Don't want to leave a beer in my truck. That wouldn't be good. Alright. Make sure I got all the stuff out of here. I don't have any pieces of paper towel or something just hanging out. Hopefully I did it right. Correct me if I did something wrong. Yeah, little Bob the Ram. He's a good little truck. Good little dude. Sure has gone on a lot of adventures. Let's see, I put 100,000 miles on that thing. Since I've had it, it had like 40 something. I think it had 42,000 miles, and now it's got 142,000. Ugh. it's got more oil in it. Yeah, those 100,000 miles I put on that thing, it sure was a little beast. Had a lot of fun with that thing. Damn. Forgive me if I blow my nose. Crap. That was like so much dirt went in my face. Little Taco. Here's little buddy. How you doing, dude? You doing all right, Taco? Yeah, you just need treats. You need treats? You need park and treats? Oh, yeah. You don't want me to pet you. My hands are dirty. Little buddy. You're a good boy. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where else would be a cool place to go. Yeah, little buddy. You sure are a good buddy. I might have to charge this phone again. It's at 20%. Well, shit. If I go somewhere, it'll take me about 2 hours to charge this phone all the way. And then maybe, I don't know, 2 hours, it'll be, what time is it? 3 o'clock? That'd be like 5 o'clock. You know, I could either go, shit, I mean, that'd start getting dark. That's when you don't want to go in tunnels. I'd say, yeah, I'd do the tunnel thing right now. But it'd be good to do that in the daytime. Nighttime seems sketchy to do that. There's either that or park. Or, I don't know. Is there a cheap place to get like a hamburger? Hey, Costa, where's a good hamburger place that's not expensive? That might be good. What? Oh yeah, I got my beer pile over there. Definitely want one of them. Let's see. Taco wants outside. He's like, dude, take me out there now. Well, I know, buddy. I know. You gotta hold on. I ain't even washed my hands yet. You gotta hold on, buddy. I need to take Taco around the neighborhood for a little bit. There's my ammo. It's a whole box of 9mm in there. Let's see. What? I don't know where I can mount the camera in my truck. Because if I use the mount that I have in my truck, it's a little bit too like bouncy. I don't know. It's hard to hold the camera while I'm driving too. I just need a better phone that has stabilization on it. Because if the phone has stabilization, then it wouldn't be so bumpy. I mean, like, oh, man, I got so much oil all over me. And it's like, I know I'd have to charge my phone to go do a stream outside anyway. So try to think of, it would be dark, getting dark around then. So I'm trying to think like good spots to like. I don't know if you want to go or you get a hamburger somewhere and I could stream from a restaurant. I don't know if you want to go downtown somewhere and see if there's like a hamburger joint or something. I think there's like Johnny Rockets and stuff like that over there. Yeah. Johnny Rockets downtown. And then, I don't know. Anybody that's watching, if you know a good hamburger place or restaurant, like, I could stream, I could charge my phone and that'd be around dinner time or something. I can review a restaurant. Somebody was saying something about the Pepper Mill. I don't know if anybody's been to the Pepper Mill. I guess that's been in a bunch of movies and... What's that? It's over near the Stratosphere. I mean, I'd say you go down to the Fremont Street and go to one of those restaurants and I could Fremont Street stream. Like, I don't know if you want to do that. You know where the... Not really. It doesn't matter when you go there. Well, let's... Well, it's about the same anywhere you go down there at any time of the day. There's just once in a while they'll have like, you know, a concert at night. So usually all the stuff that's going on is like at 9 and 10 o'clock.
I guess the only reason why we didn't stay down there later at night was because we used to get down there for breakfast. So we'd be down there all day. So.
Yeah, I'm not looking to be there all day. I just want to find something to do, and it's Saturday. It sounds interesting. We could just go down there in the truck and we could go down there in the truck or something and then park over there. I don't know all the parking and all that over there. So I've only been over there like one other time and I didn't need to park anything because I was staying at Binion's.
Oh, you stayed at Binion's?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you ever stayed there.
With Dad and I came here and stayed there. I got oil on my freaking phone.
If I was going to do something like that, I would have got some money out of the bank and
What? And gambled?
maybe a little bit. We used to win there all the time.
I mean, I guess I could loan you $50. I have a 50 in my wallet.
I don't have.
If you want to pay me back.
I don't know. The last money I had, I gave you when you went to the NASCAR.
No, I have 50 in my wallet. If you wanted to do that, then we could do that.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to use your 50.
Well, then you can just pay me back or like something. I don't really care. That was just in there for emergency money. Because I've ended up at places out here. Man, there's oil all over this.
Any more dollar bills in my wallet.
But I've gone to places that their ATMs didn't work. So,
But now what? What's tomorrow? Sunday?
yeah. Here, Taco.
We'll go.
Battery power 15%.
Go tomorrow.
I don't know. Is it?
Go down there and have lunch.
I mean, yeah, kind of looking to do something today, or I don't know. I could stream a game tonight, and we could do that tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that tomorrow. Go and have lunch. That way I'd be all like ready and stuff. Maybe, and then,
You're working on a website, Lim Jahi? Let's see. Anyone have any suggestions on let's see here. On stuff? There's gotta be a place that's not ridiculously far, but interesting. Taco wants to park. That's all he wants. Goofy little dog. Throw this away. Ugh. Let's see. Mr. Beast has a video. I paid a real assassin to try to kill me. What? I don't know if you guys watched Mr. Beast. South Point. I mean, we could go to South Point too. That's another good one.
oh, that's true.
And if you guys want to see us go to South Point, that's not too bad. Parking's free there. There's like what's that one place is over there? Was it Baja Miguel's or something like that?
Oh, you mean
There's like that Mexican
that's Mexican. Yeah,
restaurant.
we go there.
And you want to do that later?
Yeah, I can make reservations.
Yeah, we could do that. I gotta charge my phone anyway, so it'd take a couple hours to charge it. And then like
Okay, let me make reservations.
and then we'd be able to do that.
Now,
3:18. So we could do that like
what, 6:30?
yeah, like maybe 6 or 6:30 might be fine.
6:30?
Yeah, that might be fine. Should do that.
Yeah. We'll just go have some Mexican food.
Del Taco. Oh no. Del Taco.
Who said that?
All you could eat snack tacos.
Well, Del Taco.
What?
Del Taco's on the way to South Point.
Oh yeah, it's right across the way. I used to go there all the time. Well, not that one, but in Oregon. That was one of my favorite little spots. And then they went downhill. I don't know, they changed the management or something at the one I went to. Like used to go to. They used to have the taquitos. So I get like 2 taquitos and a burrito. And then there, the signal's a little better. And I don't know what they did with the freaking taquitos, but they destroyed them. Like they're always like burnt and gross. Taco, what's outside again? He's like, he'll sit by the door. I gotta recycle those dang cans. Come on, Goofy. He loves going out here and looking out the little crack at the bottom. Yeah, like I used to like Del Taco. They were good. That place at the South Point, they have pretty good burritos. They have all kinds of good stuff over there. They had one time what was that, the fajita Like it was a steak fajita, I think is what I got one of the times, and those are amazing. And I think the other time before that, I got the chicken fajitas, and those were super good too. The burritos are like huge, they're like humongous. I almost can't eat the whole thing because it's like just monstrosity. And they put all the cheese on the top and sauce. And I love that type of burrito. It's one of those messy ones. The sloppier, the better. I love the sloppy burritos. Yeah, it's just such a nice day. I mean, like, it's like the mountains over there. It has blue sky is all you can see. It's like super, super nice day. So maybe that's what I'll have to do because I got to charge this thing up some more. I didn't get to charge it all the way. It's at 13%. A buffet. Yeah, the South Point has a good, like it's like a little buffet. I guess it's not really a buffet though. Maybe it used to before COVID happened or something. But they have like they're they're open all the time and they have like everything like Chinese food and hamburgers and but I mean their food is good but it's not like good. You could go home having a stomach ache. So that's kind of the sad part. Trying to think, there was another place I wanted to go to, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it was called. Uh, it's like over near the east side. There was like kind of like a Mexican style restaurant, and so there was what's that place? I can't think of the name of that casino that's over in that area. Uh, I can't think of the name of that one. It was on more on the east side. That looked like an interesting little restaurant. I can't think of the name of it now. Let's see, what other stuffs are there out here? I was thinking of like doing an archery stream, but that might be good on a tomorrow or maybe like I don't know. I want to do that this before the end of this month. So there's this archery place. It's down a little ways from here. And then the other place that I saw that was that Peppermill. I don't know how good people have said it was really good. Like somebody recommended that to me. They said, "You need to go there." And and then this one other live streamer, I cannot remember where that restaurant was. It's over near Fremont Street, but he was like closer to the end. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, that might be good. We'll do that. I guess that's kind of the plan for the day. We'll go to this Mexican restaurant and have dinner there. You can stream around the South Point over here. So the only other place I could think of. Nightmare Cafe. Is that what that place is called? I almost want to say it kind of is. It was cool because they had, it was just this little hole in the wall type, kind of like like place, and it had a bar, and then they had these tables that their table ends were all made out of cut up doors. And one guy, he had was it chicken and waffles, and the other guy had like he had a salad or something. But that chicken and waffles looked really good. And they had all kinds of other stuff. I think they had like burritos and hamburgers, and there was a little bar area. They didn't play a whole buttload of music. Well, it's a horror movie themed cafe. I was watching this other guy. He was out here. What was his name? He usually goes around a lot of like places in like California, like in Hollywood and stuff. I'm having trouble with names right now. I think being under that truck got me lightheaded. But it's like he went to a place. It's like an '80s cafe, and then there was another place. It was all '80s themed, and where was that? I think it's over near here. I'm gonna say it's like maybe it's like over near Flamingo or something. There's like an '80s cafe. It looked pretty good. So trying to find stuff like that. I think there'd be some cool streams I could get out of going places like that. Street the dog park. Yeah, that's the other place I was thinking of going. The only problem is if charged by photo, it's going to get dark over there. That's not a place you want to be in the dark. I don't even think you're allowed to be there once it gets to dusk. So that's one spot I was thinking of going, but I think, like, where am I at now? 11% charge, so yeah. I might do that maybe tomorrow. Come up with tomorrow plan. So I want to do something else, like try to do it every day. So I don't want to do just games every day. But I want to try to break it up a little bit. Like at least do gaming like twice a week or something, but then do something cool like go out to Cars and Coffee or explore the tunnel thing. I definitely want to do that eventually. I don't think I could stream that. I don't think I'll get signal. So I'm gonna have to make videos of that. I could go down there and just video it. I'll bring like my little GoPro. It's like a knockoff GoPro, little action camera. That I could just record it, and then I wouldn't worry about my phone or some shit getting stolen. Cause that little camera is only like $40. Little cheapo camera, but it does a good job. So I wonder if like you got a bright rechargeable flashlight. Right on. Yeah, we'll have to meet up so I can, cause like then I'll get all the gear all ready. I'll make sure I can find like a good tunnel. I know where there's a couple of them. There's like a wash that's kind of down the way, and then there's another one down near the Rio, but there's a buttload of homeless people that live in that tunnel. So that one's one of the more dangerous ones because it goes underneath like the Bellagio and like kind of goes all around. And then there's another one that's literally like just right down the street. Like it's a pretty long tunnel. It's not like a massively long one, but it's long enough. That's all I know. It's scary enough. I see enough sketchy shit when I've driven past it. So that's the other one. But I want to make sure I'm like, going down there with, like, I'm definitely going to be packing heat. Going into a tunnel by myself, man. If I wasn't going by myself, I definitely wouldn't pack heat on me, but man, if I'm gonna wander in a tunnel, bear spray and a 9mm might be a good idea. So who knows if bear spray would even last long enough. Some of these people, there might be like 10 people there, got mace everybody. Yeah, you got pack heat everywhere, man. So it's like, if I'm going into a tunnel, I'm definitely packing. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. That one would definitely have to be a video because I don't think the phone would even pick a signal up. So I'll just bring my like GoPro. I think I have a little hat mount, so I can like clip it to my hat, and then that way, you know, you kind of see what I'm seeing from that point, and then I don't gotta hold it. It'd just be you just be able to see everything, and then wander into one of those, and then that might be a good video to edit, and I could add like music and all that to it. I'll try to find some copyright free music. See what I made a couple videos where YouTube actually has some pretty good copyright free, like royalty free music on there. So I could probably make like a good hour-long video wandering around near the tunnels. Try to come up with other ideas similar to that. Like, there's a skate park that's right down the street over here. And I was thinking, well, maybe I could try to skate a little. Like, I'm not gonna go hardcore like my old school days and break myself, but do some little simple, just riding around on at the skate park. You know, it must be good to do that today. Just don't want to bust my knees up right now. So I just saw my skateboard. I almost want to ride it again. I got this bad boy right here too. I need to get a new engine for it. Little GoPed. Thing's badass. Yeah, that little GoPed and I, we had some fun back in the day, man. Go all over California with that thing. And then one day I was riding it, and this guy kind of like he pulled his car up too close to me, and then the engine, like the back of the engine, touched part of the curb. Like I tried to move it over, and it bumped the curb, and then that cracked the cylinder head on it. So it's been down ever since then. It's been 15 years. No, it's almost going on 18. Yeah, it was like 2000. I want to say 2004 maybe. So no, it's like 19, almost 19 years. So I haven't ridden that in a long time. But I was gonna try to get an engine for it, and then something happened when it was in shipping, so I never got it, and they gave me my money back. So $300, I was gonna get a new engine. That thing's fun, man. I'd ride that shit all over downtown. If there'd be one thing that'd be a cool stream, would be if I could mount my phone to my chest and live stream, just without someone had to hold the phone or something, and then just ride the shit out of that down the strip, because that thing would be illegal to ride around over there. But a long time ago, my buddy and I, he had a GoPed also, and we went into a shopping mall, like an indoor shopping mall, and we rode the GoPeds through the shopping mall, and the security guards were all chasing us and shit. It was so fun, because we were just riding around one day, and we're like let's go in the mall, like, because it was a nice smooth floor, and we were just riding around. It's so loud too. Then the security guards came running out trying to block us into it. Yeah, I mean, I'd ride that through a mall, dude. It'd be really hard to catch somebody on that thing. Like, it went pretty fast. The motor that was on it, the original one, would only do about 20 miles an hour, but then I got a bigger cylinder and a bigger piston, and then it also had an expansion chamber, like one of those exhaust for like a dirt bike. So it was like it sounded just like a dirt bike. And man, that thing brought it up. It'd do about 40 miles an hour. You could get it to maybe do 45, close to maybe 50 downhill. But that thing was a blast, man. I wish I had, I wish GoPros existed back then. There was some insane adventures I had with that. Like me and my buddies, we used to go and do a lot of fun shit. Like down on Mulholland, we used to go ride around over there on GoPeds. And there was a AT&T radio tower that was way up in the mountains, and we climbed up this radio tower. It was like, it had to have been like 300 or 400 feet tall. It was super tall. And there was nothing around you. It was just a ladder, and then it had the little caging that goes around the back of the ladder. And then each level, it was chain link, so the floors were made out of chain link, so you could lay down on it and you're just looking straight down at the ground. It's so scary. I dropped my lighter off of that, like it fell out of my pocket, and it hit the ground and exploded when it hit the ground. You could see it hit one of the rungs on the way down too, and you can see the lighter sparked. And then when it hit the ground, just poof. Man, I wish GoPros were around back then. Those were some badass videos. So I want to kind of do some of that fun shit again. Tunnel exploring and just kind of exploring shit in general, like doing some fun stuff. I don't know about too much mischief, but I would ride that GoPed through a freaking mall. And people would be pissed. They'd be so pissed riding that thing around in there. And nowadays, when every one of these scooters is electric, you don't ever see these gas ones anymore. And they're like definitely not legal to ride downtown. I guarantee that. That thing was illegal to ride like in a bike lane, like in California. You couldn't ride it on a sidewalk either. I got in a ticket for that. That wasn't fun. It was like a good $100 ticket. And I got my driver's license suspended because I moved to Oregon, and then when you don't show up to pay, when you don't pay the ticket, then they take your license away. They'll give it back when you pay the ticket. So that kind of sucked. But if I got that thing running again, man, I totally would do that. And bring it right into the freaking mall right over here. And just drive right through it. Go through Target with it or something. I'd probably go through a Target that's not one I would actually go to. I'd probably go to a different one. That'd be a fun one to try to film. Live stream the park. Go down to the shopping mall or something. Just ride through that. I need to really get that thing running. So that'd be awesome. Just cruising around on it is fun. Wonder if I could ride that through a casino, dude. I bet I'd totally get fucked if I did that. Just ride it right around all the slot machines. The guys would be all chasing me around. That'd be super fun. I used to do that with my skateboard and my bike and that, and go around in the malls and terrorize people with it. People at the mall hated me in California. I guess and in Oregon too, but they hated me over there too, because I used to ride a skateboard in the mall over there. Well, I think what I'm going to do is charge up this phone, and then I'll hop back on here. I guess 6:30, and do I think a place is called Baja Miguel's. I think it's the name of it. It's over at the South Point, so if you guys want to see that, I'm going to be doing that around 6:30. And then, yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe like a park stream. I don't know. Should I try to do the tunnel thing tomorrow? I don't know. Let me see. We got to hook up on getting that flashlight cost it, and then I'll definitely wander in there. If it's got enough lumens on it to blind a homeless man temporarily, just to run away, like just like shine the light at him, and it's like ah. I used to have a flashlight like that. It was so bright you could feel the heat coming off it from like 10 feet away. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll just try to do a stream of some sort. There's a couple of places I want to go, so I'm gonna have to think about that. And then there's a Cars and Coffee tomorrow too. I missed the other one on Sunday. I kind of slept in a little too long, and then it was like, once it gets to about 9:30, 10 o'clock, everyone starts leaving. So, like, I gotta get there earlier. Today I was like a little later than I wanted to be, but I was like kind of thinking, it's like kind of, I don't know, kind of got a couple other places I was thinking of, because I didn't know if I should go to that one or the Shelby one. I don't know. So maybe tomorrow I'll hit up should I go to the Shelby Cars and Coffee tomorrow? That might be a good one. There's always something cool there. So like that might be the idea of tomorrow. Cars and Coffee. And then yeah. That might be the plan. Start from there and then work my way to the next stream. Gotta take things in little strides, I guess. Whoa. That was crazy. That bird was just hauling ass, dude. Yeah, like, so 6:30, I'm gonna be doing another stream, and so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed watching me change my oil. I know that's not very entertaining, but now everybody knows Mopar Man does his own oil, man. Can't be a badass unless you can change your own oil. So look forward to that. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, Cosset. Yeah, you too, Lim Jahi. I love your name, man. It's so funny because every time I see your name, man, it reminds me of freaking Trailer Park Boys. Jim Leahy. I love that. I was gonna watch that yesterday, so that's what was really funny. So what's wrong with these damn cigarettes? They keep going out. Oh, my phone just went to low power mode. I can't see. But yeah, man, I'm gonna cut it off here because now I can't see on my screen. It's in low power. But look forward to that. 6:30, and yeah, man, we'll have some more fun over at South Point. Everybody have a good one, and see you on the next stream. Later.